What's up, couch potatoes? Welcome to Kouch Chronicles,
where we talk about all things real life.
I'm Kristen.
I'm Kelsey, and this is episode 46.
Woohoo!
Yay! It's actually so funny that we do that every time.
Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm just so happy to be here.
Do you remember the feeling when we finished our first ever podcast episode? Like how excited we were? We were like, we did it! I just feel like we talked about it for so long, and I feel like everybody was like, they're never going to make a podcast.
Yeah. Everyone, we have so many haters.
We probably have way more now. Oh my gosh. Also, okay.
You may or may not see kittens running around in this if you're watching. Kelsey is fostering 4 kittens right now.
Let me just say, I only signed up for 2 initially, and then their siblings needed a foster, so the shelter texted me and asked if I could do it. And who am I to separate a family?
No, you're right. You're right.
But honestly, it's way too much.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Like, I'm just watching them play. There's 4. And also I have 2 cats. So there's 6 cats living in my room.
There's 7
right
animals in this apartment.
Yeah. And there's a 2 pet maximum. So, whoops.
Hey,
anyways,
you guys don't tell our building.
We were going to do June date recap and a little June date update, I guess.
Yeah.
You could say. And I chickened out talking about my dates, so
Yeah.
we're going to do that later. This week, now, instead, we're going to play a little We're Not Really Strangers?
Yeah. Friendship edition and self-love. If you have been completely psychologically insane and have listened to every single one of our episodes, or have just been following us since the beginning, we love to play these games.
We love games.
Yeah, we love games. We love to play these ones specifically on the podcast because they just get like good conversation going.
Yeah, they're very like reflective type questions where you have to like really think and like really look within.
Yeah.
And it's just so fun.
It's really fun.
We're such girls.
I know.
We've been called wholesome a lot lately, and I'm feeling like we are really wholesome without even meaning to be.
I know. I completely agree.
So yeah, we're gonna play.
Okay, yeah. So we're gonna start with a friendship edition. If you're new here, there are 3 levels. We each pick one from each level in this game, and then we'll do the self-love one afterwards, and that's where we pick only just one from.
One from each category.
Yeah. But
all right.
would you like to start us off?
I guess so.
Level 1 is the past.
Level 1 is perception.
Oh.
I think these ones are past, present, future.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay. And we both answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Sage behind us if you're watching.
Oh my god. Please don't jump. This is our smallest one. This is the smallest little foster baby I have. She's so cute.
She's so tiny.
She's Kristen's favorite.
She is my favorite, but I also love Taro.
I think Goose is my favorite, but Tilly's been so cute lately too.
Tilly has been cute. There's something about the gray cats I don't like.
Probably because they look like Joey.
Maybe.
Great. Now there's 3 kittens out here.
Tilly is crazy.
Tilly is crazy.
Okay, we can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Level 1, perception. What's something I'll never say no to?
Literally, basically anything. Like, what do you mean? You will basically be in for anything, whenever. If it's something that you will say no to, it's like very few people I have brought around. You like do not want to hang out with them.
I can think of one.
But also
I can think of 2.
honestly, I feel like there's not much that you would say no to.
No, you're so right. I just love doing things, you know?
Because I also feel like you're now coming a little bit more around to like sound baths and stuff. So I know that sometimes you'd probably say no to those. but I feel like now you're more inclined to say yes.
Yeah. I honestly don't say no very often.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm always doing things I don't want to do. It's just that I love doing things.
Yeah.
Like
Personally,
anything. Sign me up.
I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Tell him, Kelsey. tell him your answer to this.
Yeah. Yeah. That pretty much sums it up.
And that's it. We're so opposite. My turn. Oh. What's something I could do for hours on end without getting bored?
Read.
Honestly, for you.
Like, there's like a lot of things because you're kind of autistic. So I feel like coloring in a coloring book.
Yeah.
I
could literally just lay there.
Diamond painting, sound bathing, literally sitting in a bath.
Yeah. I do love a little like meditation.
Yeah.
Moment.
For sure.
I feel like there's a lot of things that you could do too. Like talking to people is one. I feel like you could like talk on the phone with people for hours on end.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not as autistic as me, so like you would do
Just a yapper.
yeah. Yeah.
I feel like besides that, there's honestly not a lot because I have such bad ADHD that like
Yeah.
I'm bouncing around all the time.
You can't focus on one thing for that long.
No. If
Yeah.
I can, then I have to be like really obsessed.
Yeah.
I feel like football is one thing that I could
true.
focus on all day.
True, you could.
Also TikTok.
Yeah, I was gonna say like watching TV, but
That's
like,
arguable.
but like, I mean it in an all-encompassing way
I feel like
with like social media because it's like social media time and TV time.
yeah.
Small screen, big screen time.
Yeah, I could do that for hours. But I think just watching TV alone, I could not.
Yeah.
Unless it was a show that I was like really, really into.
Yeah.
Like
fair.
SWAT for a hot minute.
Fair. There was one spring break in high school that I spent the whole spring break. We didn't go anywhere. So I spent the whole break watching Glee from the beginning.
Oh my god, you seem like a Glee kid.
Mm-hmm. I loved it in high school.
Yeah, I can see that for you.
I stopped
actually.
watching it after Finn died.
I never watched it. And I don't feel left out at all.
Mm. You should.
I just have never had the desire to watch it. I don't know.
It was
But
just so good.
Nice. All right.
Moving on.
Level 2.
Level 2 is
Connection.
connection.
What are you proudest of yourself for? Permission to brag.
Is that what it says?
Yep. I also give permission to brag. Ow. I think I just broke my neck.
Ow. Like you were annoyed.
I was. Look at Seiji. I wish you guys could see him right now. Fuck, I don't know. He just looks like a girl to me.
He does look like a girl.
And he's so little. He's the littlest one. Hi. His eyes kind of bug out of his face.
I know.
He's kind of freaking me out a little bit.
Tilly's
Hi.
are kind of the same though. Okay.
What are you proudest of yourself for?
I think that I'm proudest of myself for like achieving the things that I have wanted to achieve so far.
Yeah.
Or like
your
I've really
masters.
set my mind to doing things and done them. Yeah. Like getting my master's and just moving to California. Like I was so set on that I was like, no, I'm doing it. Even though everyone was like, no, you're not. Like you don't like to leave the house. And I was like, no, you guys, you don't understand. And then like from there, like San Diego is somewhere where I have always wanted to be and end up. And I just have these like moments of like gratitude a lot for being down here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I actually did that.
You did that
I
on
did
your
that.
own.
On my own. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
With like you, I couldn't have done it without you, but like I feel like I would have found my way regardless.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Paige wanted to join.
Seiji.
Yeah, you would have for sure.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay. I feel like there's a few things, but the one that stands out the most to me, and maybe it's because it's the most recent,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm really proud of myself for like everything that happened with my last job and how I handled it
Yeah.
and how like optimistic I stayed through it.
Yeah.
And then like I got something so much better than I thought could ever happen. Like
Yeah.
it just worked out
You're a
so
badass bitch.
well. And I like really stood up for myself and like took care of business.
Yeah, you did.
And then I went to like
You stood
so
on
much better of a
business.
job and like already am doing really well.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. I completely agree.
That just felt so good.
Yeah.
That felt so
completely
good.
agree. That's a good one, dude.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. We're skipping this question.
What?
It's a wild card,
Oh.
but it's on a scale of 1 to 10. Rate how satisfied you are with your sex life. Both players and compare.
Oh my god, I'm being tortured right now. Yeah, so are you.
Not that great.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You're being tortured. I'm being tortured. And
I
when you
can't
weren't
wait.
being tortured, subpar.
Yeah. No, even when I, quote unquote, wasn't being tortured, I was being tortured.
Yeah.
So we're going to go into that at
Yeah.
some point.
Next week, I don't know. Okay, we're doing, in one episode, I'm going to talk about my June date recap, and Kristen's going to talk about her June dating update.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait.
I also cannot wait
for
to talk about
your side of things.
Yeah. Yeah. I just feel like it's going to be a really entertaining episode. I feel like it's going to feel
not
really good to get everything out.
I'm not going to hold back at all.
No, I don't want you to. I'm not going to. Like, whatever.
Grow up.
Yeah. Anyways, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. I'm really nervous to
Juicy.
talk about my date recap
Yeah.
for some reason.
I know you are, but you shouldn't be. Okay. Moving on to the next question.
Okay.
This one kind of gets kind of sad.
Oh no.
What do you keep doing that keeps hurting? You know what? I feel like I keep noticing myself just being lazy about life. And it keeps like hurting me in the long run.
Yeah.
Like even sometimes when I like think I'm having fun, so I like kind of let go of how I would usually take care of myself.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh no, it's fine. Like you only live once. Like experiences are like what matter. But it's like, yeah, but you still have to like take care of yourself like while those things are happening.
Yeah.
So I think that's just what I keep doing. I keep like getting myself out of a routine and finding it hard to get a routine again.
Yeah.
And I want to be like strict.
That is a good one. It's so hard to get into a consistent routine.
It's so hard, and I think that's why I just keep like failing at it.
Yeah.
But I'm determined. I have a new fire in my heart. I think we're getting to the last category.
Wait, I didn't answer that yet.
Fuck, sorry.
What was
I
the
just wanted to talk
question?
about me.
What was the question?
Just kidding. It was, what do you keep doing that keeps hurting?
I keep trying to straighten my leg and it hurts every time.
So stupid.
I know.
Okay.
This is kind of silly, I think. But sometimes I reminisce so hard that I get really
Yes.
sad. And lately, I've just been so sad about our friends moving. I literally cry all the time
Yeah.
about it. And I just am like remembering all the times where we like all lived so close to each other and would like walk to Mackenzie's.
Yeah.
And,
It keeps
so-
making you like so sad.
yeah, it was such a fun time. But like the thing is, I'm also having so much fun right now.
Yeah. I
So,
get
like,
it.
I'm so happy where I'm at, but I think because they're moving away, it's just like making me feel nostalgic, and
Yeah.
I just get so sad about it, and I gotta stop doing that. And then I start thinking about like, oh my god, this Christmas we won't be able to have like our Christmas day, and like stressing about future stuff too. Ugh, I gotta stop doing that.
You have
Fuck,
to stop
even
doing
just saying that all just made me so sad.
Sometimes you went, I'm like, Kelsey, shut up.
I know. I like our friend Mackenzie moved last week, and so last weekend was our last weekend with her living here, and we went out, and
It was so much
when
fun.
her husband picked her up at the end of the day, he got out, we said goodbye to both of them. Immediately when we turned around, I started sobbing.
Yeah, she did.
I was so sad, and I cried for a good 10 minutes into our drive too.
Yeah, personally for me, I'm on medication, so I'm physically unable to cry, but I would have cried. I'm sad too, but I'm also just so excited for both of them because it's just it's so good. It's so exciting.
I am excited for them too. And I think it's going to be fun to hear all their life updates and stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to miss hanging out with them.
We have to do group FaceTimes. We have to.
Yeah, and I feel we need to do more trips because this was the first year we haven't done one. I want
to. I just need to be able to afford them.
I know.
That's why I can't.
I know, but I feel our whole friend group, it just hasn't worked out, timing wise, money wise, it just hasn't worked out for so long.
Yeah, at this point we just need to do we have to make it a thing.
Yeah, and now that we won't. I feel we kind of took it for granted. So now we have to just be more intentional about actually making these trips happen.
Yeah, because someone is gonna have to fly.
Yeah, that's why I really, really want us to all get Stagecoach.
I know.
Okay.
Last category.
Category is reflection. What's a philosophy of mine that you'd like to adopt?
Ooh, whoa. I think that I would like to adopt having a positive outlook on things.
Okay.
I think that I tend to always have a more negative outlook on things. I wouldn't say negative. I would say realistic.
Yeah.
That might err on the side of negative sometimes. And I feel I wish I was just one of those people that was just super positive about things even when they didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, I try to not be excited about things because I hate.
You don't being disappointed.
Yeah, I hate being disappointed.
But you know what? I get that so much. But think about how much fun you're having when you are excited about things.
I know, and that's why I've been trying so hard to let myself be excited for things. And then it kind of just bit me in the ass. In my mind, is how I'm seeing it. It bit me in the ass last week.
Yeah, but you can't see it that because it didn't bite you in the ass. You got to experience that excitement and that feeling.
Yeah, you're totally right.
And every time you go through the disappointment, it sucks, but you also know that you're gonna get through it, and it's gonna things are gonna get better the next time.
Even it was almost automatically. I was I don't even know why I'm upset. It's literally fine. I'm literally fine.
It is disappointing, and I feel it's okay to feel disappointed. It is definitely disappointing. I would have been upset too.
Yeah.
But then, you know that you're gonna get through it, and you know that there's better things ahead. So I feel instead of looking at it damn, I shouldn't have gotten excited because now this sucks. Look at it that was really fun while it was fun. Yeah. And now this sucks, but the next thing will be even more fun,
That's true. That's what I want to adopt.
That's so funny. I feel my answer is the opposite.
Okay.
I want to adopt your okay, there's a part of me that loves that I see the best in people and am pretty trusting. But there's a bigger part of me that's I just would rather not trust anyone at all until they really earn that trust.
I feel either way is such a tough way to be.
I know. And sometimes it's hard because sometimes I just do trust someone. Even when I don't know them, I just do.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm oh, fuck, that was silly of me to ever trust them.
Yeah.
So I just I feel that's something that I want people to have to earn a lot more than they have in the past. And I think I've gotten a lot better at it.
I think you have too.
Yeah. And I also feel I've been quicker to cut people off.
Yeah. I agree, for sure.
So that's what I would like to adopt from you. In summary?
Okay, last one. This is actually so good.
Really?
In what ways do we enable each other, and how can we hold each other accountable moving forward? I think that we enable each other's bad eating.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say
munchies. Oh no, what were you gonna say? Were we on opposite wavelengths? Okay, tell me.
I was so shocked when you said that because I was like, that's not at all where I went with this.
I also think and not like today is like an exception because you're literally in pain. But I feel like we enable each other when like we get a text in the morning, we're like, oh thank God we don't have to go to the gym today.
Yeah.
When like we should be like, no, like either I'm going anyways or you're gonna get your ass up.
Yeah.
And we're going.
Or we like for sure agree on a different time to go.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if we set a time that we're gonna go later in the day, we do it. But if we just say we're not going this morning, then we don't ever do it.
I agree.
Yeah. That's a really good one. Honestly, you guys, I'm not kidding. I was this close to being like, dude, we gotta go to urgent care or something. Like I literally cannot function.
The first time that I got back spasms was, I've told you this, was I woke up in the middle of the night and the first like occurrence of back spasms and I couldn't move my legs. I like was paralyzed.
Oh my God.
It was like the scariest, most insane thing. I was like trying to yell for my parents down the hall.
Dude, it's no fucking joke.
No.
If you've ever had a back spasm, holy fuck. I think that's what it is.
Away.
I have not. I had one in middle school, but it was like in my shoulder and my neck. And I had to wear a neck brace for a week. I couldn't turn my head. And it hurt so bad, but I remember like my arm being stuck and my head being like stuck down. And they like whipped this neck brace on me. Oh my God. Anyways, the one I had to wear for a week was like just a little foam one, thank God. And honestly, I did not wear it at school. I was like, fuck that.
But I get it. I don't think I would have either.
I just like couldn't turn my head. It was so embarrassing. Anyways, that was middle school. I forgot how painful it was.
Yeah.
But this one, I think it was worse because it was like my whole upper back. So both my arms, like any movement that I did, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It literally
takes your breath away.
It's like a
you
shock.
Can't move.
Yes, I think I said that earlier. I was like, I can't breathe. Like I feel like I can't breathe. And it's just so painful and like every movement makes it worse.
I don't care how silly this sounds. I would not wish that pain on my worst enemy. That's how bad it is. God.
It's still, that was
I've never given birth, but that spasm pain
sucks. It sucks so bad and
horrible.
Like I think I had a spasm this morning, like 1 or 2, and it's still so sore.
Yeah,
like, I don't feel like it's spasming anymore. But shit,
yeah,
it hurts.
You were in the car for a while today too.
Yeah,
and you usually shouldn't be like sitting for that long when you have them.
Dude, it hurts so bad. I'm like so afraid to sleep and wake up again.
Yeah, try not to sleep on your stomach at all.
What?
Yeah, it makes it worse.
That's how I sleep.
Me too, but you have to either...
How am I supposed to sleep? On my back?
Or side, just not on your stomach.
I can do side, I think. But I feel like in my sleep, I like rotate onto my stomach. I don't know. Oh, dude, it hurts so bad. And also, you guys, I fucked up my knee.
Yeah, Kelsey's all kinds of fucked up right now.
I cannot straighten my knee.
Yeah.
I need to show you after this. I need to show you what I mean by like what I was trying to do at the doctor, and like you can see that I'm trying and it doesn't go. It's
believe
insane.
You. I've seen it at the gym.
No, I have to show you.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Okay.
Anyways.
What was your answer? How do we enable each other and how can we hold each other more accountable?
Mine was, I think sometimes we enable each other's delusion.
So true.
But here's the thing. I don't want to not do that. I never want to not do that.
We do that, but like it's the only way to be.
Yes. And we hold each other accountable when it matters.
Yes. I agree.
Like when things are, when I saw you getting in too deep with a loser, I was like, no, I gotta tell her.
Yeah.
I can't enable this anymore.
We always will make our opinion known when it's at that point.
Yeah. When it's either asked for or it's needed.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. But yeah, keep feeding these delusions and I'll keep feeding yours.
Dude, I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody says. Being delusional is blissful. Just be delusional.
I just feel like being delusional is just like actively manifesting at all times.
I think so too. Why would you not want to walk around and be like, yeah, everyone thinks I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm driving around, depending on my outfit and my hair that day, I'm like, I look cool. I'm a cool girl.
I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it.
So just think that everyone thinks that, and then life will be better.
I agree. And that's that on that
And
with Friendship Edition.
That is that on that. Oh, that's it?
That's, yeah, all 3 categories. We have self-love now.
Okay. On to the self-love. Look at this.
The first level, I know, is so cute, is past. So this one is past, present, future.
Yeah. Oop. But this one is just past.
Yeah, but this category is just past.
Oh,
okay.
She's purring. I mean, he's purring. What is he?
No, she.
She's purring.
When do you feel your past self resurfacing?
Ooh.
I feel like 2 instances. One is like good and one is like not.
Okay.
I can feel my past self resurfacing when I get put in like situations where I find myself getting too nervous to make a decision or to like have a hard conversation. I feel like my past self in those moments of like, no, like I've grown up, like I can do this, I can have this conversation because it needs to be had, or like I can like make this decision and like I'm old enough and it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Or I feel like my past self in a good way when I'm doing something like creative or like reading.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like in adult life, a lot of people forget how much they love being creative.
Yeah, like I used to draw all the time and I don't draw, but when I do like creative things or like even have like the inkling to do something creative, like I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like I used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
I love feeling like a kid again.
It sparks a little bit of joy.
Yeah.
I used to do those. Did you ever do the drawings where it was like you got a book that was just outlines of like different characters and then you'd get just a white sheet of paper and you'd trace over it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I used to love that shit.
Yeah. Ugh.
That's a really good answer.
Thank you. What about you?
I feel my past self resurfacing. This is going to sound so stupid. Or maybe even cocky. I don't know how this is about to sound. But anytime I like try something new and I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because as a kid, like, I just, like, sports and stuff just came so naturally. And I really, really liked being the best at whatever I was doing. Like, I would not stop until I was the best.
Yeah.
And
you're such a Leo.
And I'm so competitive.
Yeah. That is so funny.
So yeah, when I do something new and I'm like good at it right away, I don't know. I just get really excited.
Yeah.
But it's not even because I care about being better than everyone else. Like truly,
it's like for yourself.
I'm just like, oh, I'm so good at this. Like I love that I'm good at this. What's going on? He's getting harder to pick up. He's so squirmy. Were you just sleeping? What happened?
Do you see this guy?
Do you see this guy? Why is he like that? What?
He's like acting dead, or like he was back in the womb or something.
You looked like a shrimp. You need to take a shrimp out of water.
Sorry.
He's purring. He's happy.
Oh, okay. Never mind. She.
Fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to do the second category?
Okay. This one is present. What's the best thing you've done for yourself recently?
More details in a later episode, but ending things with someone that I was dating. It was the best thing that I have done for myself recently.
I like that. Okay. More to come on this. But I feel like I've been giving people chances that I wouldn't normally when it comes to dating. Like based on preconceived.
Yeah.
Probably accurate though. Biases.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. But I agree.
But I've just been having fun.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I've been.
Recently.
I think like going into dating just more like
Open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded and just like I'm just having fun.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't need to be that serious. Like if it works out with someone, it works out with someone. But like if it doesn't, okay.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
I
I don't know,
agree.
I'm just having fun. Yeah.
I agree.
I'm really happy.
Nice. I love that. Okay.
And not just because of dating. I feel like I just like I'm getting my mojo back and then I had more fun dating because I was getting my mojo back.
100%. Dating is always so much more fun when you're like feeling like yourself.
Yeah. Because when you really feel like yourself and you're happy, you don't really care what anyone thinks.
Yeah.
So then you just keep being yourself.
Yeah.
And that's usually when
And
people like you more anyways.
Yeah, and dates are always like just way more fun even if the person is weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. Well, last category is level 3, future.
Oh, hello, Joey.
That was so scary. Okay. This one says, who do you want to spend more time with? Send them this card.
Send them this card?
I'm sending
You
it
want
to
to spend
you.
more time with me?
No. I guess more to come?
Oh, yeah.
Kind of?
Like literally any time.
Yeah.
Would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
a good
about
one
you?
for you. I feel like just new people in general.
Yeah.
Like I met a girl from Bumble BFF and she was so cool. Like I want to hang out with her again. I want to keep going on dates.
Yeah.
I would like to see my family. I haven't seen my parents in a while.
Yeah.
I like everyone. I just want to hang out with
Yeah,
everyone all the time.
I know. I'm going to Michigan for the first time in like 3, maybe 4 years
Yeah. That's kind of crazy.
next month, and I'm kind of freaking out about it.
You excited?
Yeah, I'm excited to see like my family that I just never see,
Yeah.
and
That'll
just
be really
see
fun.
Michigan again.
And your sister's going to be so pregnant.
I know. I can't wait.
That's crazy.
I cannot wait. But yeah, you guys, that's it. That's all we have for you today.
That's all we got. Next week's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it will be a good one.
I think that if people tuned in to only next week's episode and had no previous experience of us, they would be like, these girls are mean.
Yeah,
Because
probably, but
I do not care. I will be so mean about this man. I do not care.
it's, I think, deserves.
It's not even mean. It's just honest.
It's just
Like,
being
it's
real.
just the
We're
truth.
just going to be real.
Yeah.
That's it. Follow us on social media. We have YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, and Spotify. All Kouch Chronicles. K for Couch, K for Chronicles.
And I'm Kelsey.
Correct. And I'm Kristen.
Correct. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. It's going to be spicy. It's going to be hot tea.
Hot and dangerous. If you're one of us, then roll with us. Because we make the hipsters fall in love. And we gonna hit pants on and up. And yes, of course we does. We just like, no, you don't want to mess with us. Got Jesus on my necklace. Us. Got the glitter on my eye.
Bow, bow, bow.
Looking sick and sexified.
Bow, bow, bow. How is it that even when we're singing songs, we know and don't know the same words?
Yeah.
That's wild.
I don't know. Anyways, okay.
All right, love you guys.
Bye.
See you next week. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Bye bye now.
Bye bye now.
Bye now.
I knew you were going to say that.